Mr. Estramاچونی, thank you for your time. Let's start with talking about the World Cup draw. What's your assessment about the draw in general, and especially after that, especially the Iran group?
First of all, I think that was a really nice organization. There were many legends that came in Doha for this draw, and everything was really well organized. And I think that apart from one group that will face up Germany and Spain, they are very well balanced groups. And the group of Iran is really interesting. And first of all, because of course Iran have, I like a lot this team. I like a lot this Iranian national team. I know almost everyone in this team, and they are really good group. Maybe one of the best group that Iran football provide for World Cup. They are strong. They are together many years. They have experiences because they just played World Cup together, and then it's very interesting also because there is England, United States, so. Will be also a match full of passion for the Persian people.
And the absence of Italy, for you as an Italian, it hurts, doesn't it?
This is a very bad note for our football. You know that in Italy, it's like in Iran. We live for football. Every boy, every kid play with ball, and now is the second World Cup in a row that we are out. And for a country that is 4 times World Cup champion, this is something that we have to, as a country, we have to sit down. We have not to make drama, but we have to sit down and understand why. Even because less than a few months ago we were European champions. So it will be not easy to see one country that is European champion that will miss the World Cup in the next few months. It's true that we were really unlucky because Italy was playing a very good football, but it's not enough. It's not enough for our people, and of course we have now to turn the page and plan the future because our national team is young, and we can build a new cycle. Mostly after this disappointing result.
And, tell us about your work in Qatar and Harafa. What's the similarities and differences with your previous experiences?
Well, it's not easy to compare because I was really impressed by Persian football because as I just say in many interviews, I think that the world doesn't know very well Iran. And I say this in positive way because Iran is, okay, first of all is a fantastic country, but also the level of football is very good. I'm only sorry that because when I was in Estqlal, I can say that many important players there were playing in the league. Now I think, if I don't go wrong, that the first 11 of national team or the first 13, 14 are everyone is abroad. So, okay, from one side I can understand many players are here, and Saeed Zatullah or Shojayan or Kanani, many players are here, and I can understand that maybe the offer is difficult to say no when some kind of offer come. But you know, I prefer that usually that the best player from one country play in that country. But this is something that not always can happen in football, and of course in this World Cup for sure I will support Iran.
And do you miss Iran football?
Yes, I can say that was a really, talking about football, it was a really impressive experience. I'm still in touch with many players, but with many people in Iran, not only in Estqlal. Of course, Estqlal, my heart is is blue, and this will not change because this is something that you will not change. But even I was in touch with Farah Majidi, with even with Gabriele Pin, that now is helping Estqlal, and with the players, with Vuria, and I always support them. And I think that the evidence that I love Iran is that I try to bring in Qatar one Persian player, and even for just half of the season he signed for me, and I'm happy for that.
Do you follow Estqlal matches? Do you know that they're in the top of the league, and do you think they can win the title?
I follow every Estqlal match, and even now, because we play Champions League and we will face up Fulat, and so that's another tough team, very important team in Iran. I follow every match of Estqlal, but I'm too expert to say that they can. I wish the best, but we have not to say nothing about because until the end we have to stay focused. We have to stay concentrate. As I will be for sure the first fan of Estqlal here.
As a final question, are you happy with your Iranian player, Saeed?
Yes, I know Saeed many years, and I just try even to sign him before. Unfortunately, he arrived. We tried even in Estqlal. We tried, but his salary was too high. But yes, it's like he arrived in Qatar. He was very unlucky because he was in a cup game. He was immediately injured, and so he was out a few games. And now we back in good shape, and we have to play Champions League together. Of course, we are in the condition that he can play Champions League now.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank you.